So Dylan, great start to the season.
Yeah.
Watching the film, it looks like this team is just really connected. How
hmm
how did you and your teammates bond during the offseason to kind of help build that chemistry?
Yeah, it was long winters, cold winters. Showing up early and kind of leaving the building late. But this is why you do all those things that kind of stack up to prepare you for games like this and moving into Big Ten play. So, yeah, we play with a lot of passion. We play with a lot of pride. Our guys love being around each other, and that's what we hope that people see that through our play and how we go about our business.
I mean, it's clear that you guys have a connection out there. You've already spread the ball around to more than a dozen receivers this season. Is that by design? Is this just the natural rhythm of how this offense flows? Walk me through it.
Yeah, it's kind of just the ball finds you. I'm blessed to have more than probably 10, 12 guys that can go out there and execute and do the things we need to do with the football. So, I'm kind of just going through my reads and what the defense is giving me. I'm just reacting to it. So when I have guys that I know are going to win and I can trust them, it makes it easy. And then you look at it and it's like, dang, I threw it to 10, 12 guys in one play. So it's like everybody gets the love.
One of those guys, your close friend, your roommate. I
Yeah.
heard about the moment with Dane Key just hanging in
hmm
the hotel room the night before last game and just the conversation. Listen, we're gonna go out there, we're gonna have fun.
Yeah.
He goes for 100 yards, you get him a touchdown.
Yeah.
What does that off-field bond mean for the two of you, and how does that help with the connection on the field?
Yeah, no, Dane's one of my best friends, and it's cool because he's only been here for 6, 7 months. I think maybe 8 now. But no, he's a tremendous person. I think that makes it easy to be around him. And then add it on top of he's open with my family. He talks to my parents. He talks to my brother, and they kind of have that relationship. It makes me trust someone so much more on the field. And when his number's called in the game, he's gonna step up and make a play. He's been playing for a long time, and so to have confidence in a guy like that to make a play when you need him to, it's a comfort.
Was this just an automatic bond? Like, where did this friendship start?
Yeah, we actually didn't hang out a lot when he first got here. It was a little awkward. He kind of kept his guard up, and the off season is weird because there's guys coming in, guys leaving, and you kind of have to just work through the kinks. But we decided that this is what we want to do. He wanted us to go to NFL, and so do I. But I have a couple more years, and this is last year, so we wanted to make the most of it. And through that was just spending time with each other, playing golf, watching tape together. Shoot, he stays at my house all the time. Eat dinner together. We even journal and open up to each other, which kind of helps us be vulnerable and push each other to the max that we need to be at our best.
It's so important to have those type of connections
It
off
is,
as well. Just
yeah,
makes everything that much better too to be able to celebrate with people that you actually you love, you care about.
absolutely.
That's huge. I gotta ask,
Yeah.
you've before that you can't get mad at God for resemblance to Patrick Mahomes. How
Yeah.
often do people bring it up? How do you handle the comparison?
Yeah, it was I mean it was like different at first. I didn't really know how to respond to it. Now it's kind of like, all right, y'all can have something better to bring up. You know what I mean? It's kind of like it's a little I wouldn't say annoying is the right word. It's just I just react out of like, I have my own name. I'm very proud of my last name and my family. So, I kind of wish that it would kind of be, I don't know, gone and kind of in the dust. But that's just what it is right now. I can't really focus on it. And for me and him, like our relationship is pretty cool. It's pretty close. So it doesn't affect us and it doesn't affect myself. So I guess it would just be outside noise that kind of people just like to throw around.
I guess if there's someone that they're comparing you to, it's not bad that it's Patrick Mahomes,
Yeah,
right?
he got 3 Super Bowls and 6, 7 AFC championships.
It's not bad. You actually compared it in the past to how Kobe kind of studied Michael
Yeah, Michael
Jordan. Can
Jordan,
you
absolutely.
give us an example from Patrick's game, something you've tried to mirror or something that has
Yeah,
helped you personally?
I think just his what he does with his feet. He's a pure passer. I mean, I think it gets caught. People might think he's a dual threat, but he wants to throw the ball. He wants to stay in the pocket. But when he gets out, that's when he's dangerous. And with the similar backgrounds of playing baseball, both of us, those things kind of just pop up on the fly. Yeah, I couldn't tell you why I threw it like that way I did, or I didn't throw it the way I did. It's just kind of a reactionary thing that kind of happens through just kind of like visualizing and seeing things happen before it happens, and yeah, it's fun. Like sometimes, like wow, myself, like dang, I didn't really try to do that, but I did it.
Yeah, just sometimes I'm like, damn, did I just do that? Is
Yeah,
that
it's like it's just weird. I'm a big visualizer, so I do like see a lot of things before it happens, and like sometimes like in practice, I like may throw a ball in my left hand and throw it behind my back. Like it's just something that just plays in my head, and then when it happens, it's just like it happens so fast you don't even think about it.
is that something you worked on this off season to just get ready for this year, the visualization aspect of things?
Yeah, it was that was big, you know, being mentally ready.
Mm.
These these Big Ten games will come down to the fourth quarter every time, and that's the beauty of football. You have to prepare so hard to play 60 minutes of your best football, and then those last five is really when it counts. So it's fun.
Now, Coach Rule has said you probably have more freedom at the line of scrimmage than most quarterbacks in the country.
Hmm.
What does that responsibility mean to you? Do you enjoy having
Yeah,
that pressure?
I do. I love it. It's a love hate type of relationship with that type of freedom because if you mess up, you get yelled at, you get coached up. If you make it right, you look really good. So it's just a give or take of if you know what you're doing out there, and you know I have great coaches that prepare me and get me ready to go out there and play free and just kind of react to what I see. So I have a lot of answers to the test when I get out there, and then some things that happen is just through training camp and through like past games where it's like, oh, this popped up, let's definitely we'll do this if it pops up in the next week. You know, I have to be ready to apply that in that week. So it's a there's some carryover.
Saturday, you are going to face Bryce Underwood,
Hmm.
five-star quarterback who also started as a true freshman.
Right.
Do you feel a certain connection, maybe a little extra motivation when you go up against someone who's walked a similar path as you?
I don't. I try not to think about it in that sense. You know what he's doing is extremely rare and it's hard, and I respect the heck out of his game and what he's done so far. I think it's cool to see young quarterbacks coming up and playing right away, and yeah, it'll be cool to go head to head and you know when it's that's what you dream of is playing another good quarterback and trying to outduel them. It's just that's the nature of the game, and as competitors, that's at least I know Nebraska fans would hope that's what they want out of me. So they're going to get that.
They're going to get that. We were talking about how exciting it is to start this Big Ten play. Michigan,
Yeah.
and one of the Big Ten's most physical defenses, just year
Hmm.
after year, especially against the run. What are the keys for you personally to keep
Hmm.
this offense in check and in rhythm?
Yeah, I think just keeping us on schedule, staying ahead of the chains, and not hurting ourselves and false starts and penalties like that. And it's they're gonna have looks that we haven't seen, which is normal in a Big Ten game. You have to prepare, and you kind of have your rules and your guidelines to be ready for those different scenarios. But when it comes down to it, like I said in the fourth quarter, it's gonna be their best versus our best, and like I like to say it in our locker room, our brotherhood versus theirs.
Mm.
It's just that's just like we kind of take it to a personal level of like, all right, this is our family versus their family. What are you gonna do to protect that? And whoever wants it the most will come out victorious.
The perks of having your family also at a home game, Memorial Stadium, more than
Yeah,
85,000 fans behind
yeah,
you.
hmm,
This will be my first time
yeah,
Memorial Stadium. What makes playing in Lincoln just so special for you?
yeah. Everyone always says that once you get here, it's special. It's the worst part is trying to get here. Either flying to Omaha and drive, or you fly to Lincoln, and it's just a weird spot to fly into. But once you get here, there's no better place to play. And I just know that our fans will come out. They'll be early. They'll be loud. They'll be crazy. We even sell alcohol in our stadiums now, so whatever that may mean, add a little edge to them. But it'll be a pretty hostile environment. But Michigan's had experience in those different environments and even national championship games. So we'll try. Our fans will try their best to kind of rattle them, but at the end of the day, we got to play ball.
That's what you're going to do. Dylan, best of luck this
Yes,
weekend.
ma'am.
We can't wait to cover you.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Thank you so
All
much.
right. Yes, ma'am.
Awesome job, Dylan. I'll see you on Friday, okay?
Yes, ma'am. Sounds good.